Hello everyone and welcome back to another time trial video on the same day. Yes, believe it or not, there are two at the moment live on Gran Turismo on top of the one from last week. I'm in the Redbull X2019 car that you can see in the background at Road Atlanta. Racing soft tyres. I put this up very hard. It's so fast, this car, even harder on a pad. And a gold estimate of roughly a 1 minute 0.9. Now, I'll say roughly because I'm going to talk about that a little bit after and put that to the test. Now, if you do enjoy these videos, as always, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. Stay in touch with all the latest content. But let's jump into this one. It's a very frustrating one, so only do this one if you really, really want to. So, going through the last corner then, you're flat out as you head towards turn number 1. And you are not braking for turn number 1. What you're going to do is turn in and just lift a tiny bit. There's no need to change gear. Stay in 7th gear. Turn in, and as you get towards the curb, lift a little bit. If you are struggling with understeer, lift a bit earlier and let the car turn in. You're aiming for around 180 miles an hour. Just keep that in mind as you go through there. Obviously on a wheel, you can do it a bit quicker. As we go up here then, even before we get to the top of the hill here, they've got the marshal box on the right hand side. That is your brake marker. I want you to start braking straight away. Literally, start braking, slow the car down for the right, okay? Because if you don't, if you try and go too aggressive, you're going to spear off here. So we drop a gear, drop to 4th gear, up to 5th as we accelerate through the corner. You may get airtime if you hit the curb in the wrong way, so just be careful. And as we go down here, it's all flat out until this point here. Now, stopped it here because I want you to lift before you get to this point. You're going to start braking as the curb goes straight, or you can use the billboard on the right-hand side as it hits the edge of your screen. But lift here. You have to lift. If you go in accelerating, your car's going to spear all over the place. Lift off, hit the brakes, 4th gear, turn in, accelerate in 5th gear. That corner makes or breaks a lap. Just keep that in mind. It makes or breaks it. Okay. We're coming up to this right-hander then, and on the right side, we've got the grass goes to tarmac there with like a funny, weird escape road. That is your brake marker for this corner. This is a 4th gear corner. I tried it in 5th for ages. While it works, 4th gear is just better and more stable. So come down to 4th gear. The car rotates a bit better. You can accelerate a little bit through the corner, and then I want you to brake really early. There's a line going across the track that you can use there. Alternatively, my usual brake markers, where the curb indents is the top left one, or where the line is on the right there. But you're braking before them. You can see I've just started braking now, so you're braking before that curb indents, okay? Because you carry so much speed. So a short shift to 3rd gear. Be careful on exit of power oversteer. The wheels will spin up. So make sure you're straight before you go 100% throttle. If you're not straight, you could be spearing off into a barrier. Right, we're going to head down towards the chicane then here, and what we're looking for is on the right-hand side. You got the 200 board and the billboard there. So as the 200 board leaves the screen, or as the billboard gets close, is when you want to hit the brakes for this corner. Now, you can be very aggressive with this corner, but what I want to specifically mention is that you want to cut more of the first part, give yourself a better line. So look how much I've cut here. I short shift to 4th gear. I try and start accelerating in 4th gear on exit. You should be in 4th on the exit, okay? We accelerate towards the line then, and that is a 59.7. My optimum's like a 59.4, by the way. Bring it up into here then, again on the pad here, slight lift, through we go, 183 maintained there, marsh box on the right side, hard on the brakes, 4th gear, turn in, up to 5th gear then as we go through this left-hander, and then in to the right then, and once again, you're going to lift before you get here, drop down to 4th gear, turn in, then start accelerating on exit. So you have a nice smooth ride here. On the right side, grass goes to tarmac. There we go. Hard on the brakes, 4th gear. Start accelerating through this corner if you can. Before the indent, hard on the brakes, 2nd gear. Clip the curb. 3rd gear, we start accelerating early. Now on the pad, critically, you can be a bit more aggressive on the throttle because you can control the oversteer much better on a pad than you can on a wheel. And that's what you're going to have to do. To get gold on a pad is going to be extremely difficult. Now, I said it was a 1 minute 0.9 as an estimate. You can see here, I'm not even on it at the moment as we go into the chicane then. Through we go. Up to 4th gear on exit. Accelerate through the corner. A little bit of oversteer there, but controllable on a pad. We head towards the line then. This is going to be a 1 minute 0.89 something. So I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to see if that is a gold time. Here we go on chase cam then. In we go. Slight lift. Clip the curb. Through we go. ABS is on weak. You can see that there. Marsh box on the right hand side. Hit the brakes. 4th gear. Go up to 5th. Avoid cutting that corner too much then as we go down here. Flat out. Just before the start of the curve coming up, you're going to lift off, then hit the brakes, 4th gear, turn in, up to 5th gear on exit, accelerate through. You see how much of the track I used there. On the right side, grass to tarmac, hit the brakes, 4th gear, turn in, clip the curb, accelerate through. Before the indent, brake and down to 2nd gear, 3rd gear, and then be careful, accelerate when you are straight there, and continue on through. So you can breathe a little bit now and just think about the last sector. As I say, I've been on for all sorts of crazy times. 59.4 is my optimum at the moment, which I really wish I did get, but I haven't got it yet, so I'm not doing this anymore. 200 board up billboard on the right side, hard on the brakes, third gear, cut a lot of this left, fourth gear then. Don't cut too much to the right. If you cut too much to the right, there is a big bump there that will force the car to lift, and you will go all over the place. Here towards the line then, flat out, and that is that 59.7 that I talked about. Once again, just to clarify, don't be over-aggressive in this car. If you're over-aggressive, you're going to spear off and not going to get a good lap. You need to lift off in places and just control the car. This is a very frustrating lap time trial that exists, okay? So don't do this if you really want to just have fun, because I don't find it fun in the slightest myself. If you have enjoyed this video and have found it fun though, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. The other time trial for this week is there, as well as last week's. 2 companies to check out there in GT Amiga and Fanatec. Use my links and also code there, Tidgney. That's it for me though, folks. A big thank you for watching as always, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.